Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. I'm so excited you're here. It is Saturday. Today is football. Oregon Ducks are playing the Texas Tech, and so I can't wait for the game. It starts at 4 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock now. We need to get some chili and some cornbread done, so let's get in the kitchen. So we need to get moving and get this chili in the pot, get it cooking so that it can be ready when kickoff happens. I don't want to be in the kitchen at all after the game starts. So we need to get this chili in the pot. We need to get some cornbread made, making a chili. This is, it's a really tasty chili. This one actually uses 2 kinds of beef in it. I like having the different textures of ground beef as well as like a chopped up kind of a steak or something like that. So this is a really finely diced steak that we're going to put in there, so you'll have these 2 different textures. We're going to get our onions started. We're going to get our steak in there because I want some caramelization on that steak before I put the ground beef in, because the ground beef is basically going to start to sweat everything, and I want to get some color on that meat before we get going. We are using some fresh corn. We just did corn this morning. We processed a whole bunch of corn that we got at the local farm stand. So we're going to get our onion starting to sweat down in our cast iron. This is going to be a super easy, super quick chili. We've got our corn. We're using a Kinder's chili packet. We've got our ground beef. This is the meat that I was telling you about that we're going to use. Use this for like carne asada, that kind of stuff. So we're going to use that. We've got a couple cans of tomato sauce, a couple cans of chili beans, a can of Rotel. We're going to go ahead and get our beef cubes put in here. Like I said, I want to get some color on these before I add our ground beef. We're not going to drain the chili beans because I like that spice that's in there. I'm only going to open 1 can of tomato sauce just till we see if we need the other one. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put my seasoning packet in before I put my ground beef in, because I like to toast the spices with the meat. So we're going to mix that up. Oh wow, friends, that smells amazing. I've never used the Kinder's chili seasoning before, but that smells incredible. Grab my meat chopper so I can get my ground beef chopped up really fine. We're going to put a little bit of our Better Than Bouillon beef stock in here. I'm almost out, but I think I have enough to do this. We will just add this to our grocery list. All right, let's go ahead and put our 2 cans of chili beans. We'll have to get a little bit of water and rinse those out because I don't want to waste that seasoning. Let's turn our heat down. We'll put some water in those in a second. We're going to put in 1 can of Rotel. just to get that diced tomato flavor in here. We're gonna put in a can of black beans. All right, let's rinse out our chili bean cans. Let's give this a stir. This looks like a really good pot of chili, friends. All right, let's put in 1 can of tomato sauce. We'll put a little water in this and rinse it out. Wow, friends, that looks incredible. All right, so since we're using fresh corn that has not been cooked, it's only been blanched, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in now. Because it's gonna need to cook for a few minutes with the chili, or for a little while with the chili. So we're gonna let this chili come up to a simmer. We'll put the lid on it and we're just gonna let it hang out for a while. All right, friends, our chili is smelling amazing. It's simmering. We've got about an hour until kickoff, so we need to get this cornbread in the oven, get our chili finished up. But first, let's get this cornbread going. We're gonna start off with 4 tablespoons of butter in our cast iron skillet. We're gonna put this in the oven. We're gonna get that butter melting in our pan while we get the rest of our stuff mixed up. We have 1 cup of flour. We need 1 1/4 cups of cornmeal. There's 1. I think that's too much. Nope, we're good. All right, so there's that. We need 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Two and a half tablespoons of sugar. We need a little bit of salt. Yes, I have it in a Ziploc bag at the moment. We're gonna put in a little bit of salt. We have 1 stick of melted butter. We're gonna mix our eggs in with that. I hate when there's little pieces of cardboard, you know, from your container that gets in your flour and stuff. It's so obnoxious. Second egg. So we're making a cornbread similar to the cornbread that my mother-in-law used to make. We lost her in 2003, but she used to make a cornbread that had cream of corn in it. And my husband was like, we need to have that tonight with our chili. So I looked on Pinterest, of course, found a recipe that sounded very similar, although my mother-in-law did not put sugar in her cornbread. She was from the South, but we're just gonna do it this way. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna mix this all together. We're gonna add in our cream of corn. This smells really good, friends. All right, I think we got everything mixed in. I just pulled the cornbread out of the oven. This looks amazing. It's gonna be so good with our chili. We're gonna let that sit and cool. We're gonna eat dinner here probably in about the next 10 to 15 minutes. Our game starts in 20 minutes, so we should be scooping up our chili and stuff in just a few minutes. All right, friends, we are into halftime. Time to dish up some chili. Our cornbread is done and looking amazing. Super excited to try that. We're gonna dish up some chili, some cornbread. We're gonna sit down and eat, get ready for the second half of the game. Let's dish up some cornbread first. I'm anxious to see how this looks. This looks amazing. There's our cornbread. All right, friends, here it is, chili and cornbread. ready for the second half of our Ducks football game. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me in my kitchen as we made a delicious chili for this fall evening that we've got. Some Cuida's cornbread. We're ready to go enjoy our football game. If you have not yet, please hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell if you haven't already, so you're notified every time we upload a new video. This bowl is hot. It means so much to me that you guys would take time out of your day to spend time with me and to come and see what we're doing in our kitchen, delicious foods that we're cooking. If you guys will come and hang out with me again. If you guys have a delicious chili recipe, please share it with me in the comments. I would love to see it. I love trying new chili recipes. I'm excited to try this one. We'll talk to you guys in the comments, and have a great day, friends, and God bless.